Good morning, guys, and welcome back to Greensboro Downtown Yoga. I'm Summer, and I'm super excited today for our All Levels Flow class. I just kind of want to take us on a feel-good journey of movement in all different directions. So we're going to be working rotation, we're going to be working forward and backwards, and we're going to be working side to side as we really go into some deep balances and stretches. So it's just going to be a fun, all-around movement-based class. So let's get started at the back of your mat in a child's pose position. Bring your toes together, your knees apart. Reach your arms long in front of you. Place your forehead onto the mat and just gently allow it to roll side to side. Feel your skin on the mat. That little gentle massage. Settle that, stay centered, and turn your attention to your breath. The gentle, easy rise and fall. Big, deep inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Again, big, deep inhale. Exhale out your mouth. Change to an Ujjayi breath. Restrict the back of your throat. Take an inhale and exhale out your nose. Today as we move, allow your breath to be your energy force. That source of total and complete movement exploration. Walk your hands to one side of your mat, stack the top arm on top. Just reach to the side body. Feel this great stretch. Come back to center and then walk to the other side. You cross that arm on top. Press your palms into each other. Come back to center. Settle into that child's pose for one more breath cycle. Bring yourself to an all fours position. Stack your knees under your hips, your wrists under your shoulders. Curl or arch your back for cat. Exhale, look to the sky for cow. Use your breath here as a time to just move through this pose gently. Maybe it feels good for you to kind of arch into it or sit back more. Find a way that's organic, that just feels good to your body. Settle into a neutral spine. spine. Big, deep inhale. Exhale as you walk your hands forward, tuck your toes, and lift into your first plank position of the day. Hold that as your hands press to the mat. Rotate your biceps forward. Big, deep inhale. Lower your knees, sit back to child's pose. Inhale to all fours. Tuck your toes. A little different this time. Lift your knees an inch off the ground. Push your palms into the mat so your abs turn on. Lower your knees. Walk your hands out. Exhale, lift plank. Inhale. Exhale, sit back to child's pose. Articulate your spine, roll up to all fours. Notice how I kind of come through that cat position. Neutral spine, knees lift. Lower down, walk out, lift up. So that little ripple is going to come into play later on today. So let's practice one more time. Lower down, child's pose. Right here, one vertebrae at a time, you kind of ripple up into all fours. Toes tuck under when you become neutral and lift to knees off the ground. Release, walk your hands out. Lift to plank. Hold plank right here. Big deep inhale. Exhale, downward dog. First time you're in a downward dog today, don't worry about rushing through it. Just bend one knee at a time. Press your heel down to the mat. Press both heels down. Feel that stretch on the back of your body. Lift your heels high. Walk your feet to the front of the mat. Forward fold, hang as you rock side to side. Maybe your elbows interlace, or maybe your arms hang low. Come back to center. One vertebrae at a time. Roll yourself up. Lift your arms high to the sky. Look up. Reach over to the left. Grab your right wrist. Inhale. Other side. Feel this great length out your side body. Come back to center. Inhale. Little baby back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Press your hands to your shins. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, roll up. Big deep inhale. Lengthen over to one side. Look under your arm. Inhale. Exhale. Come back. Arch. Exhale, fold. Halfway rise. Do that one more time. You move at your pace. Big deep inhale rises you. Feel that length as much as you can out your body as we explore the side body right here. Inhale, that'll become important as we go into some twists. Exhale. Halfway lift. Fold. Roll up. Big deep inhale. Just go straight to the little mini back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, sit into a chair position. First time in chair today. Our knees are over the center of our foot. Find this long neutral spine and see if you can lift your chest as your arms either come overhead or in front. Hold as you lift your right heel. And lower, lift your left heel. Lift both heels. Ooh, find that balance point, right? Sit just a little lower. Lower your heels, rise all the way up. Big deep inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway rise. Lower down, step back to plank. Hold your plank position. Big deep inhale. Lower yourself down to the mat, maybe on your knees or toes, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right here, ripple forward. So start with your head and your tailbone as you ripple forward into a plank position. And go backwards. So now tuck your chin. Get mid-back. Now I'll say I don't have the best mid-back articulation in this, but I'm working on it. And that's what I ask of you as well. Try it again. So you find this ripple effect, like you're an ocean wave. Get a little bend in your knees. Stay, lift your heels, bend your knees, step or jump to the front of the mat. Roll yourself up, big deep inhale. Exhale, chair. Lift your right foot so it hovers off the mat. Find that space right there. Then step back to crescent. Hold crescent. Sink just a little bit lower into your leg. Feel that stretch as this front knee is over the center of our front foot. Big deep inhale. Open up, warrior two, exhale. 5-pointed star, open to the side of the room. Inhale. Sit low into our legs, goddess position. Ooh, that feels nice, right? Sink low. Big deep inhale, rise. Exhale, sink low. You're going to shift your weight forward. Go forward. So it's the same kind of ripple effect, right? Find that ripple in your mid-back. Like a breeze of air moving along. Big deep inhale, come up to center. Exhale, sink low. Hold, reach your arms out. Inhale, lift to the sky. Hold your legs low. Look up. Arms come long. Circle your back arm and back foot so you come back to crescent. Hold right here. Sink low. Big deep inhale. Step your back foot in so it hovers an inch off the floor right before you go into chair. And then lift up to standing. Oh, you thought we were going to go to chair. Hold right here. Big deep inhale. Take your foot, tap it behind so you get this spiral in your body. Lift up. Ooh, that was pretty. Maybe you fell too. That's cool. Sit down into that chair, but your right foot hovers. Right foot hovers. So you're sitting as low as you can. Rise up. Inhale. Cross behind. Exhale. Rise up. Ooh, lower your abdominals in. Yeah, it's a balance challenge for a moment. Sit low. Hovering your chair. One more time. Lift as you inhale. Spiral. Rise. Warrior three. Reach back. Bend into your front leg so you go just a little deeper. Reach your arms forward. Inhale. Step your foot back, warrior two, crescent. Exhale. Sink low. Inhale, warrior two, exhale. Reverse warrior. Windmill your hands beside your foot. Stay right here. Find this low position. Feel that great stretch. Big, deep inhale. Step back to three-legged dog, so your left leg lifts to the sky. Hold. Now, big, deep inhale. Exhale, cross your knee to your opposite elbow. Inhale, rise. Knee to same elbow. Inhale, rise. Knee to nose. Find that round. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward dog. Both feet beside each other. Ripple forward to our plank. Articulate back. Find the ripple. Can you try it again? Again, I'm not great at it because I know I have lots of mid-back tightness. It's something I am working on personally. You might have this really beautiful ripple, but what I mean is that, like, for me right here, I get stuck. And I want to try to get this more articulation through the lower back as I get into there. But I work it. Big deep inhale with both heels. Bend your knees, step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift your arms. Little baby back bend. Exhale, chair. Oh, how about the other side? I think so. All right, sit a little lower. Lift your left foot so it hovers an inch off the floor. Find your strong place as that foot just steps back for crescent. Lengthen down. Big deep inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Push your knee out so you really feel the engagement into this glute. Otherwise, if your knee's just kind of falling in, you've got no work going on there. You want this whole muscle relaxed. 5-pointed star. Inhale. Turn to the side of the room. Exhale, sit low into goddess. Shift your weight forward. Be that wave of movement. Just breathe at your pattern. This kind of fluid, flowing movement is designed to be a way that's not so straight and stagnant. Sometimes it's really easy to be like pose, pose, pose. And we forget the fluidity of the movement. One more time. Come back to center. Big deep inhale. Lift those arms. Feel the rise. Ooh. Sink low into your legs. Inhale. Arms come out to the side. Rotate back around for your crescent. Can you get a little lower in your leg? Inhale. Exhale as that foot steps forward into your little low hovering chair. Rise up. Inhale. Exhale, rotate. Find the spiral. Inhale. Come back. Sit low into that little chair. Now, for those who don't know me, I have a pin and 3 cadaver ligaments in this ankle, so I don't get quite as low on this side. And you might be the same. Inhale, rise. Spiral. Come back. Pull your abdominal muscles in. Think of your foot that's on the floor. Allow it to push into the ground with your toes. That will help our moment of balance. Inhale, warrior 3, exhale. Use your breath, bend into your front legs, step back, rise to crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, wiggle your hands, stay low right here. Find that press down. Big deep inhale, reach your leg, warrior 3. Nope. Three-legged dog. Exhale, cross your knee to opposite elbow. Something with a three. Inhale. Exhale, same elbow. Inhale, rise. Knee to nose, pull in, find that arch in your back. Inhale, rise. Foot meets the other down dog. Ripple forward. Let's do it 2 times. Forward and back, your timing. As you do, think of puffing up your upper back. Use the breath as your guide to finding the movement. Hold right here. Hold. Inhale. Bend, or lift your heels, bend your knees, step or jump to the front of the mat. Halfway rise. Forward fold. Inhale, lift to the sky. Exhale, sit in the chair. Hold chair. Hands to heart center. Bring your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. You sink as low into this as you can. I'm going to turn to you guys. So you want to press your palms into each other. Try to open your chest even more. If you find that you just can't get that spiral, bring your elbow to the inside of your knees. You want to get this spiral movement. Inhale. Take your right foot, step it back into your low crescent, and spiral even more. Look over your back shoulder. Find that place of strength and flexibility. Inhale, arms come high to the sky. Exhale, warrior 2. 5-pointed star. Oh, shift your weight. Forward, little wave. This is going to change. Come to your front leg, hold into it, then come low to the ground. Skandasana. So we're low into this front leg. Hold, rotate, look over your shoulder. Lift back up. Now you're going to wave side to side. Wave. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Come high up. Sink low into your legs. Arms reach. Circle your back arm around. Low crescent. Hold right here. Find this place. Hand or leg reaches up in the back. You find warrior 3. Rise up to center. Find that spiral. Inhale. Hovering chair. Find the foot an inch off the ground. Inhale, rise. Take your inside hand or your hand inside of your foot. Hold your lift right here. Find this big, tall position. Inhale. Exhale as you arch and lift your back. So you push your foot into your hand to get this beautiful dancer position. Bend your front knee just a little bit deeper. Inhale, rise up, release. Keep the leg lifted as you sit low into your hovering chair. Big deep inhale back to warrior 3. Lower your foot, find crescent. Hands come down beside your foot. Lift your leg, play like a dog. Inhale, knee to opposite elbow. Thread your leg through and open up to falling star. So now, with this position, we open our chest to the side. our leg reaches out. Inhale, hand comes back to the floor, leg threads through back to the sky. Hold right here. Now inhale, forward into plank. It's that kind of ripple effect, right? Leg stays lifted, lower down through chaturanga. Make it that nice flow. Down dog. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, step or jump to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Lower down. Sit low into your chair. Lift. Let's do the other side. So spiral over with your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Push your palms together as you look over your back shoulder. Find that open and expansion in your chest. Big deep inhale as your left foot steps back. You find this even greater spiral lift. Push your heel behind you. Hold right here. Inhale as we come up to center. Warrior two. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Now shift your weight side to side. Wave through. Now skandasana to the front foot. So you bend into it. Lift your back toes off the ground. Place your right hand on the inside of your right leg and lift. Come down, push back, shift. Come up, big deep inhale. Sit low, circle your back arm, find crescent. Big deep inhale as you lift into warrior three. There it is. Bring ourselves up, inhale. Spiral. Rise up for dancer. Grab the inside of your foot. Hold here. Remember, you could always just stay with a quad stretch. I didn't say that on the other side, but if this feels great to you, stay right here. Or aim forward as you push your hand and foot into each other. You bend into this front knee. Arm reaches, we look up to our hand. Release our foot, come back into that hover. Really low, step back to crescent. Rise. Hands come down to mat. Lift up, 3-pointed dog. 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Thread it through, open up to the side. Lift your hips just a little bit higher. Explore this rotation. Come back down. Lift your leg high. Inhale. Exhale. Roll forward. Articulate. Make this kind of rippling effect as you move through that chaturanga. Up dog and down dog. Hold downward dog right here. Take your feet just a little bit wider. So they're almost at the edges of the mat. Inhale as your right arm reaches across to your left leg. Find the spiral, look under your arm. Inhale as you reach forward into plank and this right arm is off the ground. And then we sweep open to side plank. We exhale, thread that hand. back to the back heel. Inhale, come up side plank. Exhale, come forward front plank. Inhale, exhale, downward dog. Yes, that is a difficult little flow. Let's try it again on this arm. Inhale, forward to plank. Open up to the side. We could always be on our knee, right? Exhale, thread through. Inhale, rise, looks like this. Rotate back around. Hold that cross. Hand comes to the floor, downward dog. Inhale, as your hands walk back to your feet. Your feet are wide. Send your hips down as we sit low. Chest lifts. Find this place where we're pushing our knees out. Our chest is tall. Toes, the more forward they'll become, the deeper you can get into your hips. But it really, really, really depends on how your biomechanics of your and anatomy of your body are. Hold right here. Big deep inhale. Exhale as we walk out to plank. Hold plank. Those feet go back to the edges of the mat. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Let's do the other side. That was just a little kind of break on those shoulders. Take your left hand to left leg. Rotate. Inhale. Forward to plank. Open up to the side. Exhale. Now, can you find this kind of ripple effect? Meaning you're always moving through. You never stop and you never start. It's just a continuous flow of movement. That's the beauty of this. Hold this one back. Hand comes to floor. Hands walk back, sit low into that Malasana. Option right here, you can stay right in this position, or we're going to go into a crow. Hands come onto the floor, feet walk together. Your outer leg pushes into your upper tricep. As we transfer our weight forward, lift one toe, maybe you put that one down and lift the other toe, or you lift both toes. Now you've got to pull in really deep with those abdominal muscles. Hold that place. Be strong. Play for about 10 more seconds. You play. Big deep inhale. Exhale as we lower down to the mat. Hold. Inhale. Exhale, walk out to plank. Hold. Hips up. Three-legged dog, right leg. Inhale. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Rise to crescent. Exhale, rotate around, so spiral crescent. Inhale, tall. Warrior two. 5-pointed star. Shift to the back once, and then Skandasana into your front leg. Rotate, push back once. 5-pointed star. Warrior two. How can you just flow through this? Inhale. Push into warrior three. Lift high to the sky. Spiral. Use your breath as a way to just move into these poses. Wow. Dancer. Inhale. Lift up, lower into that hovering chair. Step back. Arch as much as you can. Hands come to the floor. Inhale, three-legged dog. Knee to opposite elbow, slide under, lift into falling star. Come back to center. Lift your leg. Lower it down. Roll into plank. Hold plank. Hold. Feet step wide. Lift your right arm off the ground. Open up to that side of the room. Oops. Thread through. Reach. Circle. Opposite arm crosses. Come back. Hold. Down dog. Left leg, three-legged dog. Step your foot in between your hands. Rise. Spiral. Push and look over your shoulder. Inhale, look to the sky, crescent. Warrior two. Be fluid, five-pointed star. One time to the back of the room. Push. One time, Skandasana. Come forward into your leg. Lift up, push to the back, push to the front. Five-pointed star lifts you high. Sink low as you open to warrior two. Circle your arm around. Step into warrior three. Remember, it's about being breath-filled, using your movement and your breath. Routine. To just float through these poses, dancer, maybe. Come back and hover that foot. Slide back, arch. See how much you can lift your body. Exhale down to the floor. Step back. Knee to opposite elbow, thread through. Finding all these different spirals, all the ways that we can move around our body. Come back, leg high. Lower down. Feet come wide. Lift your left arm. Cross over. Inhale, plank. Open up. Rotate through. Be in this moment. Be present as you rotate back. Cross your arm. Hand comes back to the floor. Hold downward dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Sit low into Vinyasa or crow. So, play in your crow. I'll tell you, we have one side crow on each side coming up. So maybe if you don't want to play right here and you just want to kind of open the hips, that's fine as well. Push your knees into your triceps and your triceps into your knees to get that deep abdominal lift. Inhale, exhale, lower. Ready for the last round, last little flow. Walk out. Hold plank. Big deep inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Lift your right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale as that foot comes in between your hands. Rise, lift your arms. Spiral down. Now here is your side crow opportunity. So you could stay right here, or your back foot tucks in, your arm is in front, your back arm is at your back hip. And you kind of press in, lift your legs. You can play and extend, but it's about finding the lift in your abdominals. It's arm balancing and it's strength there, but it's so much about our abdominals. So pull them in as you play for about 10 more seconds. Ooh. And if you fall, good. Let's come back to center, step back. So it's your right leg forward again. Let's come back into your spiral. Beautiful job. Lift up high, inhale. Warrior two. Let's flow to five-pointed star. Shift to the back of the room. Find your skandasana. Just hold here for one breath. Open and flow back. Just go straight into crescent. Arch. Hands to the ground. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Thread and cross over. Again, see how fluid your movement can be. Always moving. Always having breath. Come forward. Three-pointed chaturanga. Down dog. Plank, right arm lifts off the ground. Rotate side plank. Cross. Inhale. Rotate. Come into plank. Inhale. Hold. Exhale, down dog. Left leg, three-legged dog. Bring your foot in between your hands. Rise up. Rotate around. So now we know, again, here we can stay or we can play in our side crow. And each side crow might be a little bit different. I'm sweating. For those of you not in North Carolina, you're lucky. It's like 90 degrees here today already. Lift up. Although you might be somewhere hotter, so who knows. Play with this. Find that big, deep lift in your abdominal muscles. Come back and step that left foot forward, right leg back. Spiral last time. Inhale, crescent. Warrior two. Be that kind of fluid, floating place. Forward skandasana. Rise up. Push. And each time looks a little different. That's pretty awesome. Shift around. Because in life, it's not always the exact same every single time. Rise up. Thread. Cross. Open. Come down. Three-legged dog. Come forward in three-pointed plank. Lower down. You can put the foot on the floor, but that's just your momentary challenge there. Exhale, down dog. Forward into plank. Left arm reaches. Open up. Thread, cross, big thread the needle. Inhale. Rotate around, slide. Reach. Come forward, hips stay high. Walk your feet together. Hold right here. Lift your heels, bend your knees, step or jump to the front of the mat. Let's find this forward fold position. Just allow your head to relax. One vertebrae at a time. Roll yourself up to a standing position. Hold here at the front. Big deep inhale. Lift your arms high to the sky. Hold. Lift and arch into your back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. Step back to plank. Hold plank. Lift up, down dog. Three-legged dog, right leg. Pigeon. So bring your foot to the out or to the inside of your leg. Knee goes out. Foot going out. This back leg is straight behind us, or you can be in this 90-90 position, whatever feels a little bit more appropriate for you today. The more parallel this shin is to the front of the mat, the deeper you're going to get into this hip. But you do what your body needs to. Lift your chest really tall. Inhale. Exhale. As you start to walk your body over, allow your arms to reach. Lift our chest in this beautiful position. Arch. Bend your back knee. Now do as much as you can. For a long time, this was as much as my body would take, and even some days. You're going to lift your left hand and try to reach for your foot. Hips are forward. Push your palm and your foot into each other. If you're comfortable and your quad is loose, I am sweating today, you can grab that foot on the inner part of your elbow. I don't think I have it today. Lift up and cross down. No stare here. We'll see if the other side might have it. Lower your foot. That foot that's behind is going to spiral around, and you hook. Look over your back shoulder. Just find that great twist in your mid-back. Back center, your foot is going to untwist. Other foot comes out. Fingertips point to the back of the room. Push your palms into the mat and lift your hips off the ground just an inch. You're going to shift forward and back. Good. Now hold and center. You're going to pick up your right foot. It's going to go underneath your left, and you're going to come into that little beast position that we did at the beginning of class. Pick up your right foot again. It's going to go under your left. So touch that heel to your shin underneath. That'll make sure you're going under. And come back. Let's do the other side. Left leg threads under. Rotate. Knees are only an inch off the floor. Left leg goes under. Make sure it's going under, not over. Come down. Lower your hips. Little fun. We're going to do that again in a moment, but right now, sit up tall. Inhale. Lower yourself all the way down to the mat. Big deep inhale as your arms sweep around and you roll back up. One vertebrae at a time. Now maybe you need to grab hold of those legs, and that's fine. Do it again. Find articulation in your spine. You roll up. Hold tall. Grab behind your legs. Now you're going to roll So do a little forward and back pulls, 3 of them. So there's 1, 2, and then the third one is going to bring you up and through to seated, or to small ball, excuse me. Step back to plank, down dog. Okay, so the other side. So lift your left leg, 3-legged dog. Exhale into pigeon. Lift tall in your pigeon. And then with your exhale, start to lean forward as much as you can. Find that rest into the mat. Bring yourself up. Lift your chest. Bend your back knee. Reach around with that right hand. Try to grab. Remember, you can try to bring that that foot into the inner elbow. And you reach around the subtle half. Stay forward. So there's that foot position. I have it on one side, not on the other today. Release. Take the foot that's behind, spiral it, rotate, look over your back shoulder. Find that lift of your chest as you just look behind you. Back to center. Both feet come to the ground. Lift. So your fingertips are back. Lift your hips and inch off the floor. It's called crab. You're going to take your right foot under switch. So it moves right leg under switch into plank. No, into beast. Right leg. So pick up your right leg. Come under. Left leg. It's just that spiral, right? That we've been doing. We're just spiraling around. Left leg. If you got a little confused, don't worry. First time I did, it took me a while to figure it out. Once you get it, it's kind of fun. Lower down. Lift up. Inhale. Roll down to the mat. If you join me for Yoga Sweat Hybrid, I do a lot of that kind of switchy type moves in here today. I just wanted to give us a little taster of it. Hands all the way up. We have 3 rock rolls. 2 for fun. 1. Roll onto the shoulders, and then this third one brings us all the way through into small ball. Hold this small ball position. Just be here in this moment. One vertebrae at a time. Roll yourself all the way up to standing. Lift your arms high. Hands come to heart center. Big reach up. Feel that expansion. Take your right wrist, just like we did at the very beginning of class. But see where you can rotate and push into those ribs. Forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale forward. Lift your heels. Lower down. Hold. Rotate back to seated or sit back. Lift your chest. Roll all the way down. Arms come by our sides. Legs extend long as we find our final Shavasana. Stay with me through this. Use it as your chance to let go. As we came from that tall, lifted position down to the floor. It's kind of an interesting way to think about life. Sometimes we go from the rush, rush, rush into the relaxation, and it's hard. It's hard to get our mind to slow down after going. But it's so important. Knees into your chest. Give yourself this big hug. Allow your knees to fall to the right. Look over your opposite shoulder in that moment. Back to center, let your knees fall over to the left. Reawakening the body. Allowing that spine to move. The neck to move. Reach your legs long in front of you. Give yourself this long reach from head to toe. And roll onto one side. Bring yourself up to seated. Finish with this big, tall position. As you move through the rest of this day, I hope you find those chances to spiral, to move with fluidity, and to use your breath as that constant life source. Until next time, I'm Summer. Thank you.